Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it's time to pause and reflect. I'm Anthony, and I'm gonna take you through today's HIIT at home strength workout. We're gonna start with our triplet warm-up. The first one is deadlifts, glute bridges, and Cossack squats. Now our first set of 10 reps is gonna be a single leg deadlift. You're gonna hinge at the hip, we're gonna touch both hands to the floor and come on back up. Touching both hands on the floor is gonna allow you to keep balanced as you move through and stand back up. The goal is to do 10 in a row without putting that other leg down on the floor. So you do 10 on one leg, switch 10 on the other. Now our second exercise is going to be a glute bridge. You're gonna lay on your back with your legs flat on the floor. You're gonna drive your hips up, take a little pause, and lower back down. The first round through, we're gonna do these glute bridges with 2 legs. The second round through, we're gonna do a single leg glute bridge. To do a single leg, we're gonna squeeze those thighs together, and your thigh should stay parallel the whole time you're working. Good, thank you. Our last exercise for the first part of the warm-up is Cossack squats. Feet are gonna be spread nice and far apart. This time we're gonna do something a little bit different. We want you to stay down nice and low as you go from side to side. So you're gonna slide to the right. Now you're not gonna stand all the way back up. You're gonna keep your hips as low as you can as you shift side to side. So we're gonna keep those quads and those glutes engaged through 10 reps in total, not 10 on each side. Now, our second triplet is deadlifts with some weight, split squats, and shoulder taps in a plank. We're gonna use some dumbbells here. I want you to spread your feet apart. We're gonna tap one head of the dumbbell to the ground. Bend at the waist, tap, pop, right back up. Good. Our breathing pattern, deep breath in at the top, exhale as you stand and rise. Good. Now, with those weights or without, that's your choice. We're gonna keep those dumbbells and we're gonna do some split squats. So we're gonna take a big step forward. Your feet are gonna be a little further apart than normal. You're gonna sink straight down onto the floor till that knee taps and right back up. You're not gonna come to rest at the bottom. We just wanna gently kiss the ground with those knees. There should be a straight line from knee, hip, shoulder, and head at the very bottom. And at the top, you should be in the same position. Now our final exercise for the warm-up is plank shoulder taps. Down in the plank position, you're gonna alternate touching one shoulder, then the other. This is a relatively simple exercise, but we want you to slow it down and really feel those muscles engage. Feel your shoulders balance as you pick one arm up and switch, and really take your time to enjoy this part of the warm-up. Now, conditioning, or we have our strength portion first. We have our strength portion. What we're gonna do is 5 sets of 10 of sumo deadlifts. Now, we're gonna use a pair of dumbbells. You can use a backpack, you can use a plate. We want you to spread those feet nice and wide. We're gonna drop down to the floor. Both heads of the dumbbell this time are gonna touch the ground. So we wanna take it all the way down. At the very bottom, we want those hips still lower than the shoulders and those knees driving out nice and hard. What we have is a tempo. So 3, 2, 1, tap, and bring it up. Then 3, 2, 1, tap. Every time you stand up with some velocity. It should have a good punch to it because your glutes and hamstrings are nice and strong. Now, after our 5 sets of 10 for the strength, we're gonna move on to some conditioning. We have 3 rounds of 25 deadlifts, 30 sit-ups, and 30 bodyweight walking lunges. Now, just like in the warm-up, we're gonna have those dumbbells for our sumo deadlifts. This time there's no tempo. You're only gonna touch one head to the ground. So these are fast, they're short, and they should be relatively easy for the rest of the workout. So you have 25 quick sumo double dumbbell deadlifts. Love saying that. Then you have 30 sit-ups. We're gonna have you on your back, sitting up till your chest and thighs come in contact. This is probably gonna be the slowest and the hardest part of the workout. Then you're gonna stand up. Then we have walking lunges. So give yourself a little bit of room. You're just gonna progress and keep moving forward. Each time, try to stand all the way up between each rep. Now, here's the kicker about today's workout. You have 3 rounds of 25 deadlifts, 30 sit-ups, and 30 lunges, and then a mandatory 90-second rest. So what I want this to look like is a full-out sprint. Hit those reps as fast as you can, then stop, take that 90 seconds to rest and recover, and try and maintain that same pace or even accelerate as you go round to round to round. This is a chance to really push some weight. This is a chance to really push the pace and challenge yourself in a different way. Have a great workout and a great rest of your day.